What's up everybody, Lycan-Strife, your Rebel Drifter, and today we're going to talk about this little guy right here. Look, it's a drift racer from Sturmkind.com, made in Germany, and this is one of my favorite ones, even though it's very old. It's the Masato Kawabata drifting body on a drift racer chassis. Now the cool thing is, yesterday I think, or the day before that, they actually updated the app with something that I've been haggling Martin for more than 7 years now, and that has to do with this. A game controller support, so Bluetooth game controller. So when I first started making videos about these things, because Martin is actually a good friend of our channel, I've helped him with specific days in the Netherlands and in Germany regarding promotion. And my wife and I also went to him in Germany. We went to dinner. We did a lot of stuff together back in the day, which was really fun. And then, my attention shifted to certain things. I've been always busy with a lot of stuff. And my Drift Racer videos did good, eventually. The one that did the best regarding the controller video that I made 7 years ago, I just checked on my YouTube channel, did around 50,000 views, which is not super much or anything, but it was about using a controller and then also having an app on your phone, which is called Octopus, and you were able to map certain buttons on your phone to the controller. You would still have to be able to use like a holder for your phone and then also use the gyro in the phone to control the drift racer. But you were able to gas, brake, start, stop, use the lights, reverse, handbrake, clutch kick, all that stuff. So that's pretty cool. But now they've made it possible, so another dream has come true for me. It only took 7 years, but that's all right. Another dream has come true for me, that we can finally use analog steering on the controller. So this is the GameSir G7 Pro, which they've sent me as well. Not Sturmkind, but the GameSir people. And we have a drift racer right here, which is a blue V12. We've tested that out. We've also tested this one, but this one is a little bit old. I still need to clean that one. And we're going to grab our phone and I'm going to show you how this all works. And I advise you to buy a Sturmkind drift racer. All right, very long story short, this is the drift app. We're going to go into Bluetooth real quick. Let me see, because I can't see anything. And yeah, Bluetooth is on. And we're already greeted by the cards that we have from the cars that we have. I also have a original drift racer GTR, which is pretty cool. But let's go over to the menu real quick. So there's not a lot of change because the controller just works out of the box. So we have it in English. We've put it on 70 degrees. You can go over to 90 if you want. We had it on 60, 64. The app is really finicky. My finger is really annoying regarding the app. We're going to go down. We have soft steering on. We can also put on drift assistant. I've already played without, but we're trying to test certain things out. Emergency stop is when it falls off a table, and you can stop it with, if you have the phone, you can do it like that, and then it stops before it falls off the table, is what I'm trying to say. And then your automatic reverse reset. Kilometers an hour, we have it on drift. We can also put it on race. And then we have it on street. We can put it on spikes and rally regarding ice and gravel. And then we have our wet track, gravel, snow. Or we can all the way go back and we have dry. So don't get it twisted. This car is still one of the best drift cars on the planet. RC drift cars, I have to say. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If we go over here, we have the Nissan GTR Blue. If we grab this one and we turn this on, I hope it doesn't poop on me a little bit, because like I said, this one is very, very old. We're going to put the screen down a little bit. We're going to go over to the cards. We are going to pick the red turbo because that's the card that we're using right now. That's his chassis. And we can go over to tuning. If we go over to tuning, you can actually see what you can unlock with points. So 4-wheel drive, front wheel drive, but we have it on, you have your basic setup. We have it on 1,000 brake horsepower, single turbo. We can also put in a different engine, a V8. Here you can go, you can buy that in the store or use the points. We have a V12 that we can put in there. What else do we have? Oh, that's it. I thought we also had inline. But it depends on what kind of car you buy. There are different engine swaps and everything that you can do, which is really sick. So we're going to leave it in 1,000 brake horsepower. And let's see what happens. You know what? Yeah, I wanted to say 750, but we're going to leave it on there. We're going to press drive. Now, I need to put this controller on Bluetooth mode because I also have it connected. Look, it's already there. Boom, connected. Now, if I'm going to put my phone to the side over here, you're going to see that it will start up, hopefully. I'm going to try and put the camera down a little bit. And look. Oh, I need to turn the sound up. Now it's on. And what cool is, this body doesn't have see-through lights, but we can turn the lights on with that. I don't know if I can show that right here. Let me see if I can do that. Look. See? With the B button. Really cool. So, and if we put it down and we just start using the right trigger, see, look. Oh, this car is a little bit finicky because as soon as I let the throttle go, it kind of falls down. I don't know why, but that's just how this one is. The V12 is a lot more controllable with the controller, if you ask me. But it works really freaking well. So I'm going to try and do this. I should have actually put the bigger lens on it. But look, the A is the handbrake, if I'm not mistaken. Or is that a clutch kick? No, it should be the handbrake. Normal brake. Oh, I'm going to hit my phone. I'm just trying to let you see how this looks. And then counter steering works really well. So that was just like a little small demo. I don't have a lot of room right now. I don't have, whatchamacallit, the big lens on it to show you guys real quick. But you know, I can put this phone down here maybe. So that we can see it a little bit. And then put this one over here. And see if we can drift in between. Now again, it's going to be difficult to show the controller as well. Like this. Oh, and I already screwed up. Just like in real life. Oh, that was a little bit too wide. It's stuck now on the floor thingy. So you get the idea. It works really well. Oh boy. I should have counter steered way more there. Oh, I think it's crab walking. It's just really nice though. If you have like a big track, you're going to be able to just throw this thing around like, whoa, like constantly. There we go. It's crab walking again. Like I said, this one is old. And, you know, sometimes it needs a restart. Still don't know why it's so finicky, but we can turn it back on again. Like I said, old and finicky. But we're back, and that's how easy you can actually restart it as well. Oh, very close to the edge. Oh, and it's empty. There you go. Well, as you can see, it works really well. Get yourself a GameSir G7 Pro, buy a drift racer from SturmKint.com, and get yourself going with a controller, just like in video games.